This is an uncensored podcast about sex, sexuality, gender, and body stuff. Listener discretion is advised. The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the person or persons sharing them. Some names have been changed to protect the anonymity of its participants. Hello, my friends. It's me. It's Drew Michael. And it's very late on Halloween. And Halloween, I believe, is short for All Hallows Eve. So, there you go. That's what it is. I think that Halloween is amazing. I love it. I always have. I'm constantly disappointed by how other people don't love it as much as me. But honestly, I think some people probably do. I find it easy to be disappointed with people because I'm a bitch. That's how it go. How are you guys doing? Are you happy? Did you have a good Halloween? I'm releasing this right now. It's like actually a very auspicious time. I've been so busy I wasn't able to release this episode earlier on the actual day of Halloween. It's about 1:39 and it's, I believe the veil is thin, as they say. We're moving into All Saints Day. Is that what it's called? All Dead Day? Yeah, we should know more about this. So yeah. I hope that all my ancestors are doing great on the other side, including my dad. I'm looking at a picture of him that I got a really cute frame for finally, TJ Maxx. This picture of my dad is like I don't even think it's a Polaroid. It's like just an very old photo from like the 60s or something. And it's like a little square. They don't make photos this size anymore. I think I've talked about this on the pod before. It's an episode. It's a picture of my dad sitting at a table, and he's really young. And up until recently, I hadn't realized that he was actually sitting at the table writing in a book with a pen. And someone said, "Hey, Dick." And he went, "Uh-huh." And he turned and they took his picture. I enjoy it. I enjoy having it on the table, on my desk, with me doing work. It makes me feel, I guess, like I'm being guided by my dad in some way. I have a picture of my mother, too. She's not dead. She's alive. But there's a picture of her holding me as a baby next to my bed. And these are kind of like the two pictures I've decided I want to save. Like, these are the special ones. Like, I'm not going to like burn everything else, but just these ones are how I want to remember my parents. And they're young in the pictures. They're not old and falling apart and legless. So I certainly knew, I didn't know this young version of my dad. It's kind of like, I find though that it's more informational, like to have a picture of him young doing something that I don't remember him doing in a, in a way that I could witness. I don't think he ever journaled or anything in front of me. Seeing him young, it's like, I don't know, it like helps me understand him as a person more. It's interesting. It's a very interesting time, you guys. Good segue. This is Make Sex With Me, a podcast where we sometimes don't know what to say, and so we just say whatever comes up. But it always works out in the end, doesn't it? I love Halloween, as I said. It's a very auspicious time. This time between Halloween and the first day of November is not just, I guess on Drew Barrymore, they were passing the torch from like Halloween to like Mariah Carey Christmas. It's like, oh God. But honestly, regardless of what you believe, there's a lot of celebration, a lot of holidays around this time of year, from like end of October to end of December ish. And I think there's good reason for all that. I choose to believe in the pagan holidays. And so I guess we're experiencing Samhain now. I don't know what the exact day this year for Samhain is, but I don't know. I'm just feeling witchy. I dressed up in all black and very feminine, cute little black leopard dress, and got a lot of compliments on my tits from straight married men at a party tonight. It was fun. And it's like they're just being nice and joking, but like a party is like, you said you wanted to tit fuck me. I guess that maybe a part of you kind of does, and that makes me feel good. I don't know that I want to be tit fucked, but I want people to want to tit fuck me. It's like, I want to be invited to the funeral, but I don't want to attend. You know what I mean? I didn't just liken me getting tit fucked to a funeral, but maybe I did. Who knows? Happy Halloween. Please rate, review, subscribe, you guys, wherever you listen to podcasts. And please email us at makesexwithmepodcast@gmail.com. I would love it. I got my nails done today. They're black. It's actually called Lincoln Park After Dark. Something like that. I think I can't tell if it's a blue black or a purple black or a red black or a green black, but it's black. So we're doing it. And I also got my toenails done the same color. It's very cool. I am, as you all know, in a very interesting place. This is my last week here in South Carolina. I leave on Monday morning. So it's now Thursday into Friday. I leave on Monday. And I am driving up to see my friend Lexi in Lexington. Sexy Lexi in Lexington. We're going to hopefully record with her. See how she's doing. See the baby that came out of her body. That is my nephew. And then I'm going to drive up to Michigan and start my new life by staying in a hotel for a month. I'm actually kind of excited about. I love hotels. I don't know why I love hotels so much, but I was trying to tell people, because everyone I've told I'm staying in a hotel for a month, they're like, oh God, that sucks. And I'm like, no, I love a hotel. I'm like, I can just lay naked in the sheets and eat food and watch Man vs. Wild and masturbate and just do whatever the fuck I want, not have to worry about anything, no one coming across me, no, anyone that's going to see this room after I leave is it's not anyone I know, it's just do whatever the fuck you want. You know, I'm not going to like poop in the bed or something, but you know, there's that possibility. It's there. Just knowing that I could wreck this room, you know, and I would probably get charged for it, but there's something so exciting and actually quite sexy about staying in a hotel. It's not even that nice of a hotel, mind ye, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm excited about it. So something that I've been thinking a lot about lately, something I like to do when I'm not really sure what's next in life, and I'm having a lot of like, energy, and especially at such an auspicious time as this, when we have Halloween, the holidays starting. I'm moving. We have fucking daylight savings time, I think this coming Sunday or something, which is like, fuck me in the face. There's a fucking election in the next like week as well for our new president. And it's a monumental election. I know they always say that, but this one is like insane. And I'm leaving this place that I moved to that's a really, really like religious place, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's a deeply spiritual place for many of the people that I come across. And I have lost my spirituality in moving here, and that sucks. So I'm going to do something now that I like to do, and it's one of my more spiritual things that I do. I'm going to pull a tarot card. And actually, I think I might pull two, because I want to know something about my future personally, in like what that looks like, but I also want to know about like the future of the world we live in. So I'm going to do like an inner card and an outer card. And there's a lot of ways to do tarot. I have several decks, but this deck is called the Crow Tarot deck, created by MJ Cullinane, I think is how you pronounce their last name. And it's really pretty. It's got crows, and I love crows. Oh my god. P.S. I think I summoned crows or something this week. I was telling my mom something. I was like, I don't know where it came from. I was like, Mom, do you know what they call it when there's a gathering of a bunch of crows? And she was like, no. And I was like, okay, well, it's called a murder. It's called a murder of crows. And she's like, what? And I was like, yeah, that's what they call it. It's a murder of crows. And I think that's so fucking cool. But then I left Starbucks the other day, and I looked up into the sky, and it was just full of crows. There was crows in the tree, crows in the sky, crows on the ground around my car. It wasn't just my car, it was other cars in the parking lot too, but it was just my crows. I love them. I fucking love them. So anyway, okay, I'm going to take the deck, and it's a beautiful deck. I like to take the deck, and I never let it touch the floor. It's something I don't do. I'll either do it on a surface, or I will grab a scarf or something. I think at one point I might have pulled a tarot card on air before, but it's not been for a long time. All right. So I'm going to cut the deck in half, and I'm going to try to, I've been drinking, I'm going to try to get all of the little cards to shuffle. Okay, that wasn't terrible. I do this 1, 2, 3 times. Okay. And cut it in half again. And go ahead and do it again. That was better. Let's do one more time for good measure. Just so we know that the divination is actually random and there's no, I don't know, and nothing from the last divination affecting this one. So the last time we did tarot. be separate. And you're still kind of thinking about the things that you want to ask the deck as you're shuffling. Okay, and then I take a moment. I can just hold it in my hands and think about what I want to say or what I want to ask the deck. And I'm asking for just some insight into my future personally and the future of the world around me. So I'm going to pull 2 cards, like I said. I also sometimes will touch the deck to my third eye, because I'm woo-woo like that. And all right, and we're going to pull 2 cards. So I'm just going to kind of splay the deck. And I see this one. And I see this one. Okay. So I'm looking at the cards. I'll take the other cards and put them back in the box for now. And so that they're protected. Looking at these 2 cards, trying to decide which one I want to be me personally and which one I want to be the world around me. Yep, I think this is what I want. All right, we're going to turn the cards over. And I don't know if this deck has it where if a card's upside down, it means something different. But we do have, what is this? The 4 of, I think they're pentacles reversed. And then this is the 10 of swords. So we're going to look into our little booklet here. I don't have any cards from the major arcana. Just little cards. So see, we have, what do we have here? Let's look for it, look for it, look for it. Death. Oh, not the death card. Oh no. Okay, we got a minor arcana. So we've got wands. These aren't wands. What else do we got? So different decks have different things. The wands, cups. These aren't cups. It's probably wands, cups, pentacles, and swords. So swords. Okay, so then the other one is, what is it, pentacles? Swords and pentacles. So IV is 4, I believe. Where's the 4 of pentacles? Knight of pentacles. Where are you at, girl? And I have to decide if I want this to be reversed or not. Okay, 4 of pentacles. I use the little booklet because I'm not, like, by any means, like a professional tarot reader. The crow of the 4 of pentacles has accumulated wealth and is financially secure. She has created a comfortable life. However, the fear of losing it all keeps her from enjoying her riches. Focusing on feelings of scarcity and lack, this bird is so concerned with holding her possessions tightly that she is unable to fly. The 4 of Pentacles denotes an inability to feel secure despite having accumulated wealth. This crow's warning, obsessing on what you may lose, will prevent you from experiencing joy from what you have. That is a good one. Oh, and then it says the reversed is the 4 of Pentacles suggests it is a fear of poverty that has created the inability to let go and enjoy the financial resources available to you. Which, yep. That's a really interesting card for me right now because I'm moving into a place where I'm going to actually be making enough money to actually make ends meet. But I am worried. I am worried about being on my own and being able to do that and doing a good job at my new job. And it's because I've been without before that I'm worried that I'll be in poverty again. So, but I do feel a lot of really good feelings right now for the future, and I feel like I am moving towards abundance. And I've been, it's actually crazy, you guys. Like, I've been getting cards and cards and cards. Actually, I almost started crying the other day because I went to this party that was like a witches party for a bunch of ladies and that I teach fitness and yoga to. And they were going to have the party regardless, but they were like, well, we're having this little party, and since you're going away, we'd love to have you be like the guest of honor, kind of. And so I went to it, and towards the end of the party, the hostess was like, hey, so we have a card for you, and I thought I would ask everyone to pitch in a couple bucks to like get you some, spare change for gas or whatever on your trip. And she's like, and I don't really know what happened, but like people just started donating, and like it's kind of like a lot of money now. Like it's like a really nice amount of money now. And I was just like, what? What are you talking about? Like, oh my God, like it was unbelievable. Like I was like, I don't know. I kind of just didn't know what to say. I was like, oh my God, like I can't believe you all like um it's not that I don't know that people like me, and I don't think that people care about my well-being and everything, but when they go out of their way to act in a way that really supports your well-being, it's like confirmation. And it's been really warming and touching, and it's felt really good, and it's so hard. It's so hard. I've literally had to say goodbye to like what feels like thousands of people, but definitely hundreds of people that I, would usually see pretty regularly. That's friends, acquaintances, relatives, um, colleagues, just all sorts of different things. But anyway, I am feeling the abundance and the richness, and I definitely love that idea that you really do have to decide if you're going to focus on scarcity or focus on abundance. And you kind of get to decide the amount of richness you have within your own life. Okay, so let's look up this Ten of Swords. And this is a card I pulled. Remember to kind of just see what the future of the world holds, because we're in a fucking weird point in time. All right, the Ten of Swords. The defeated broken crow lies on the ground at the bottom of a cliff surrounded by cold, barren rocks. Alone in his misery, this poor bird has been left for dead, impaled by 10 swords. His ordeal is marked by the heaviness of betrayal. The 10 of Swords could indicate being backstabbed and may denote the end of a painful situation. If there is one positive aspect to this card, it is that the time of suffering will soon be over. This card asks you to let go and accept that an end is coming. By doing so, you will find the strength to move on. And it is not reversed, so I'm not going to read the reversal, but hey, I'm happy with that, because there is an end coming to this election, which is important. And I believe that we're getting closer and closer to understanding how to love, how to accept. I really think the next couple years in our world are going to be really, really awesome and beneficial. And a lot of good change is going to come about. I would say from what I just read that I'm hopeful and believe that Kamala Harris will become president. And I know that's a jump. People might listen to that and go like, okay, wow, how did you get that from that? But honestly, the alternative right now is really bad for me and so many people I know. And not just because we don't like the guy. It's like there's some really scary stuff that's in the books, like in the agenda for the MAGA Republicans that they want to do to our country. And it's literally documented, and it's right there for you to read if you just want to open the book. And it's really scary shit. And it's really, really bad for all Americans. And it is fascist bullshit. And I cannot wait for all of that to be over and done with and gone. And just not something we need to worry about anymore. I cannot wait for that. I'm very excited for that. Of course, it probably will just be postponed to a later time, but I'm ready for the next 4 to 8 years to not have to be threatened by all of that bullshit. Anyway, guys, I have nothing else to say to you, but I hope you're doing well. I hope that you are being spiritual on your own terms. I hope you're like doing something witchy and something naughty and something that the man doesn't want you to do. I hope that you're like emancipating yourself from religion. I mean, you can be religious, you can believe in God, you can be spiritual, but like emancipate yourself from religion. Emancipate yourself from church. You don't need to group up with a bunch of people and believe exactly what they believe to be closer to what you believe in. You actually need to be alone. To be a true believer, you really have to be alone with yourself and just really ask yourself what you like, what you need and what you want and what feels right, and how you can be a good person in this world and help other people and help yourself and create peace and harmony and all that good stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh wait, what's that Rihanna song? I love it. I love it. I love it when you eat it. I love it. I love it. I love it when you eat it. I love it when you eat it. I love it when you eat it. She's like, suck my dick. Da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Suck my dick and lick my persuasion. Suck my dick. Something. It's real clever. And then there's that birthday song. It's my birthday song. Wait, is that Madonna? Okay. Wow. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. I hope that you guys are having a happy Halloween and a beautiful start to the holidays, whichever holidays you participate in. It's beginning, and it could be really good. A good time for coming together with others, but also like holding space for yourself. And I hope that you are filling your holes with all sorts of abundance and letting go of things that don't work for you anymore. Bye-bye.